Hi, and welcome back to what is now the third installment of our run through with Dredge. So where we are is we've got to the end of day 8. We've done pretty much everything that we want to do in the Marrows. We haven't done everything. There are a couple of little mini pursuits that we haven't done, but I think we've got everything that we really want to do before we move on. So if we just look at map, what we're going to do next is we're going to head down to here, because this is where we can get explosives, which are going to be quite useful. And we're going to spend about 4 days down here before heading back. So that's the plan. Now, before we go, one thing that we can do is if we go to the dry dock, and if we invest in the 4 net spaces here, then that will open up our ability to install nets, which will give us passive incomes. We're going to have to buy that upgrade first. And then if we go back to the shipwright, then we'll find that she's now offering nets. Now this one only lasts for a day, catches 8 fish per day, and costs 250. Now we're a little bit short, but we haven't looked in our crab pot today yet, so there should be a bit of money left in there. But if we just go to research, because if we quick look in storage, we do have a research part, and we can invest in a better net here. So that's an improved troll net. So that lasts for 2 days, yields 10 per day, and it's a bit bigger as well. Still catches coastal only, but it's going to be an upgrade. But if we just look at our nets now, it's likely to cost more. Yep. So we need about 70. Hang on, what just happened? Okay. Bit of a glitch there. So we need about $70 worth of crabs to be in here. 5 hours remaining as well. I don't think we're going to have enough money to repair them. So we're just going to leave them anyway. Let's just have a look first. Because we do have a lot of time before morning. We're not taking off till about 3:30 anyway. The fishmonger, we got 112. Yeah, that's good. So that's enough for the net. So back to the shipwright. How long to install this? 4 hours. That's going to take us to about 2 in the morning. So economically, I'm not really sold on these. That just costs us 300. It's going to cost us about 50 to repair it every 2 days. Now, maybe the income per day is going to be somewhere between 70 and 100, so it's going to take time. And it does take up 4 blocks here. So, anyway, but if we just go to map, by the time we get down here, we've got a couple of mini quests, which is going to force us to buy a net down there anyway. So we have to buy a net eventually anyway. So that's the main reason I'm getting it now, because there will be, I'm not 100% convinced it pays for itself, or it will pay for itself over the next few days. But given that we have to buy it in about 4 or 5 days anyway, may as well. Alright, so that is now done. Anything else we need to do before we take off? I don't think so. So we just need to aim for 3:30 as usual. So let's do that. 3:29, that's good. And let's take off. Now, how much money do we have actually? 43. I'm not sure that's enough to repair the crab pots, but let's do this anyway. So we do have a little bit of time. It's still only 4:10. But we can't repair all of them. So what we want to do is just put that one in storage. Then that costs us 30, which we can afford. Alright, so we got 2 repaired at least. We may as well drop that one rather than have it take up space. Alright, so as usual, E, we need to pick crab pots. Right mouse button will drop them all, even though one of them is broken. Oh, it won't let us drop the broken one. Alright, okay, we'll put that in storage when the time comes. But we do have a net now, so we have to go E. We have to pick the net, troll net here. And then right mouse click, and that drops the net. Okay, and then we go E again, back to haste. And now we got our sprint button. Watching that bar on the left again, making sure that we don't blow our engines. So anyway, that's the first catch for the net. Yeah, we'll add up how much money we get out of the net per day, compare it to the repair costs. Just see how it does. First place we want to go is actually this island over here. Because there is a wreck here that will give us some free goodies. Yeah, where we're going is Gale Cliffs, over there. So we're kind of on the way, so that's 2 in the net already. So we just got to click all the options here, check out the cargo. Oh, we get straight to it, okay. There are a bunch of other buttons you can press there, so this one we have to put straight into storage. But the thing about that is we already have one of these, but we can sell it for, I think it's $37. So that's effectively just picking up $37 free dollars. And there's the fish that we just caught. We'll check the price on those later. But where were we? So we got a free metal scrap. So pick that up. So this engine here, so you look at the shape, it's got 3 blocks. Now to install this, we would have to uninstall 2 of these. So we would lose 14.7 knots and 15.8 knots to gain 18.9. So that's not worth it, but we can sell this for 100. So that can go into storage. Alright, so where were we? So I think that's it for here, and we can move on to Gale Cliffs. We could explore this island here. Gotta be careful, there is something called a purple man, I think, on this island. We don't want to start dealing with him because it's a timed... Yep, there he is over there. You can just see him in the top right now. Because that is a timed pursuit. Now what that means is that once you start it, then you fail the pursuit after about 3 days if you don't complete it. Now I don't want to be doing that right now. What I want to do is just see what this is going to offer us. Research part, that's good, because we're out of those. Okay, so that's a bunch of free goodies on the way to Gale Cliffs, which was worthwhile. So this is Gale Cliffs ahead of us. And we're about to meet this mobile saleswoman. It's basically, just going back to map, you're going to find her in every single one of these locations here. Every single one of those 4 locations. So she kind of moves around the map with you. Actually, as we're about to say hello, we may as well get some fish. If we can fit it in, which I think we can. Yep. That's it, we can only get 1. Oh no, we can get another one there. Okay, let's go for the second. So we are short of money, so need a bit of income here. So here we are at the mobile saleswoman. As mentioned, we're going to see her everywhere we go, apart from the Marrows. So we go through a bit of a chit-chat here, and she offers all of the same facilities as back in the Marrows, with the exception that she does sell a few extra things. We just look in here. So she's got the same rods, same engines, same nets, same lights, but she sells these things, which you can't get in the Marrows. But you look at these things here, they're, what's that, 500? And we're going to need these for various upgrades in the future, but if you know where to look, you can pick these up at various sites around the map, so you don't have to be buying these. But you can buy the research parts if you want to, you're desperate to research into anything. But anyway, so she goes on about the photographer as well, which we haven't bothered with, and we're not going to. We can do that anytime we want, but it's not something we want to do right now. So again, we've got access to storage. We've got the floating dock. It's called the floating dock this time instead of the dry dock. But that basically just gives us access to all of these things. Same as back in the Marrows. There's no difference there. Fish market. So if we sell these now, we've got 80. That includes these three, which is what, 14? That's about, no, just going to round it up. 15 plus 18. So that's what, 28, 32. That's about 42. Okay. Anyway, let's just sell all that. Now this down here means that she wants to talk to us about something. So let's do that. Do you need help with anything? So basically there are 4 special fish around the map that she wants us to go find for her. And each one we find, she'll give us 2 research parts. So there's basically 1 in each area. Except for the Marrows, that is. So you don't need really to go through any more discussion on that. So there's basically going to be 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here, and it's just a case of finding it. Now this X here came from the collector, if you remember, because he asked us to go find something specific for him, and it's right there. So that's going to be our next thing that we're going to go for. But to do that, we have to start this process here. Another fish in the net. All right, let's just pick that up. So first thing we're going to do is go talk to this old guy here. So an old man emerges, etc. So he basically says he's been here a long time and he wants to move to the main town, which is just up the ways here. But his brother won't let him back because he's lost some sort of family heirloom. So we say, where is it? And we'll go find it for you. Okay, I'll look for it. Okay, it's 2:48, so we've probably got just enough time to go get it, so let's do that. So I'm not sure... Yes, it is marked. Okay. But if you look through here, there's a dredging spot. Here's another dredging spot. Now there is a little sea monster, well, big sea monster actually, that wanders around and will damage our boat every time we come across it. Right, I'm not seeing it, but it might see us sooner or later. If the screen starts to go a bit pink, it means he's on us. Alright, so F. So this is the family crest. This is what we need for the guy. The usual process there. I can just fit it in actually. Should have put this into storage. Okay. So there's something we want to pick up now, and I'm just thinking how we're going to fit it in. Yeah, because what I was thinking was to go into here. And it's probably not something that we need to pick up right now. Now here's one of the special fish that we need, but we don't have the right gear to do it. Now we'll be picking up the right gear once we go to this place. Down here. So we'll be able to come back and get this fish. That will basically be 2 research parts once we do it. But what I was wanting to pick up was here. But I neglected to empty our pockets before we went. So is there anything we can get rid of here? I don't think so. We'll just have to come back for this. But just bear in mind that this thing is here when we need it, because we have to come back for the fish anyway. So let's do that. And it is getting a bit late. 7:47. So let's just get home, call it a day. There's another fish in the net. Getting a bit foggy, but we can get out this way. There is actually a docking place ahead here. Oops. Yeah, there's one of those ghost rocks. So improved outboard engine disabled. Alright, so that's something we're going to have to go repair tomorrow. So I think we should just sleep here tonight, so let's do that. But there is a campsite where we can find a research point, I think. Take a closer look at the campsite. Kick the ashes. Yep, there it is. I don't think... Oh, the screen's going pink. That means the monster's on us, I think. Or the monster's nearby. So I don't think we get anything else out of this. No, we don't. Okay, so let's go through to 3:30 as usual. Bit more. So let's just get back to base. We've got that engine to repair. What is this here? That's a flag. If you remember, there was the painter back at Little Morrow. So we could take that back to him and he would put the flag on our boat. So I'm not going to bother with that for now. Just because it's decoration, nothing more. Right now we want to get our engine fixed. And clear up our inventory. I guess while we are over this side, even though we're a little bit slower than normal, so rods, reels and rigs are now red. So we don't have any more books. So I'm not going to bother with the Ingfell resident. She wants a rotted eel, which would require us to go out and get a nighttime fish. And then we have to let it rot before giving it to her. And we do get a reward for that, but this is what we really came for, and that is the retired whaler. So I believe this crest is yours. That's the thing that his brother asked us to go get. So that's now out of our inventory. So your brother's sorry. It doesn't really matter what we say here. He agrees that he'll take his brother back. But meantime, he wants us to do something for him. That is to clear some debris. We just have to go there and some explosives will be waiting for us. So that's what we'll do. But let's just go repair our engine before we do anything else. So again, the economics of the net, we just have a quick look. So what's that, another 5, another 12, there's another 13, 14, and 5. Okay, total of 49. So you can see that it does pay for itself very, very slowly. Not sure if the economics are that great over the short term. Longer term, no question, but short term, not that great. Alright, and what did we need? We needed repairs. So ship. So repairs are 85, okay, which we can afford, just. And let's put all this into storage. Oh, I think we just repaired our pot as well. Okay, so we can now drop that. Let's go to pots, and there's 4, 2.3, 3.9 meters and plenty. Okay. So what did we want to do? We wanted to go and find those explosives he mentioned, and that's down here. Another dredging spot. So he said that there were yellow flags, and that's right here. We just go F, left mouse click. It's a long fuse. Yes, use the explosives. And boom. There is a trolling, and there's the waterfall ahead of us. There is a trolling thing there, sorry, a dredging thing there, but we're not. The 11:36. I'm just going to see Tempted to do some fishing just because of our financial situation. But let's get back to haste. So now this guy should tell us that his brother can come home. You've done it. We heard the blast. Got things ready here. Go and tell my brother he can come home. Okay, so let's do that. So what time we got? 1:50. Another fish in the net. Hello game, what can I do for you? Your brother forgives you, etc. Well, I'm packed and ready to go, so we just have to put him in our inventory. And then take him back to his bro. Okay. And this is where we get the explosives. Well, here we are. So they have their reunion. And they make up with each other, etc. Pursuit resolve. And this is where he gives us what we came for, which are the explosives. And he says go to the whaling yards if you want explosives. So let's do that. Trouble is we can't buy any of it. Oh yeah, we can buy one. But he gives us a free one. Okay. But now that mobile saleswoman will also have explosives for sale from now on, whereas she wouldn't have done if we didn't do this. So we can buy them at 40, which pretty much completely breaks us. So what are we going to do now? We've got 3 o'clock. I think we go fishing. And we try and get some money before the end of the day. So this is a different type of fish here. With slightly different mechanism, but same sort of thing. Pressing the F key. And catching those green balls and the brown thing at the top there. So, I'm not sure... Yeah, we can get one more in. Okay, gotta stop there. So we've got 534. What shape are these? Oh, these are small. But we're into nighttime fishing now. Let's see if we can get anything here. That looks like they are 2-bar shaped. Ah, mistake. Yep. So we could probably jiggle this around. Maybe not. Alright, so let's just get home before ghost rocks appear. Alright, so fish markets. So the net got us another 12, another 12 there, so about 50. Total there, and what we caught 148, so that helps. So we were getting really low there. So anything else we want to do right now? Let's just have a look in the floating dock, because we really need to buy this and this at some point. Can we do both now? Yes, we can, if we have a piece of wood, which we don't. Okay. So tomorrow looks like it might be a good idea to go trawling. But there's something else we want to do first. If we just go to storage here. So we do have 2 pieces of explosives on us. Just thinking, yeah, we'll probably stop by and buy another one tomorrow. In fact, let's do that first thing. So we want to keep one on us. So yeah, first thing in the morning, let's go buy some explosives. Alright, so let's head to 3:30 in the morning. More. That'll do. Alright, let's head off. Oh, I didn't check the crab pot. Okay. That'll be there when we get back. So I wanted to buy one more explosive here. So we could have done it off the woman there, but I've never actually compared the prices. He charges 40. I'm assuming she's the same. So we'll have a look a little bit later. But meantime, we do have this thing here, which requires explosives. And this is this gets us to one of the things that the collector wants. Now there is a trinket right ahead of us there, but I'm not going to bother with that. I don't think it's worth that much. I think it's worth about 50 or something. But this is, oops, this is what we want. Pretty big too. So that's what the collector wanted us to get here. It was marked on the map, if you remember. There was an X here before. But as we saw, we needed explosives to get to it. Now we've got one more explosive on us. I'm just going to use that here. Because we're not far away from wanting to upgrade our hull to the next size. And once we do that, we're going to need a specific thing, which is this. And we can buy them off the woman for 500. That's a lot of money. Or we can find them around the map in specific places like this. And there was another one in with that special fish as well behind the waterfall, if you remember. As previously mentioned, we have room for fish, just. I think that's a research part, so we're going to grab that. Yep. We could do with some money, so yep, we can fit one of these in. Missed. Oh, they are quite big. Alright, we can fit one of those in. Exactly one. Crab pots. Take all, 2 days remaining on it. So this should help our financial situation a little bit. So what we got in the net? 520 odd. Okay. So this is where she tells us that she starts to sell explosives now. So there you go, it's the same price. Alright, but we can get those all around the map now. And we need to get this back to the collector. It's just a question of whether we want to hang around this area just to get some dredging in, because there are quite a lot of dredging sites here. So I think we'll do that. Just for one day and then we'll head back. But in the meantime, that can go into... Oh, let's repair everything first. That's primarily the net, I think. So that can go into storage. That can go into storage. We need to sell off the fish. So let's go fish market. So we got 342. So I think we can probably get a bit of trawling in. Or should we fish? One of the two. Let's fish because it's quite late. We need money, and trawling takes, dredging takes a long time. That's done. We're into nighttime fishing spot. It's after 6 p.m. p.m. Let's just pick up. Oh, that was from the crab net. Sorry, that was from the fishing net. Let's just take that. So, fish market. So that gives us another 151, which isn't bad. So we're not looking too bad on money. At least we can afford repairs and stuff. So what we want to do is one more day here. I think just dredging, because if we go to the floating dock, we want to complete this. We need a piece of wood. And then we can get onto the new hull. So let's just go through to about 3:30 again. And then have a dredging day. Alright, dredging sites. So if we remember, there were a couple down here. One of those little tornadoes came. So this is going to be metal. It's probably the one we need the least, but we'll get to use them all eventually. Yeah, this is the one we wanted, wood. And we get 3 pieces of wood, nice. Moving on. There was another dredge spot here. What's that? Metal. Yeah, here's the problem with the net. It takes up... we don't have any room for any more. So unless we find some of the cotton thingies... Oh, there's a bottle. Let's pick that up. That's wood again, but we don't have room. Can we access storage here? No. So we get here. No, we can't. All right. This one. So it's a trinket. I'm guessing the cotton thingies are going to either be this one or the one on our right. This one. So we can fit 2 of these in. So let's go for that. Could have got one more. So that's another price of carrying the net with us. Okay, well let's head back to... I'm still not going to bother with that flag there. Let's head back to the dock. Ooh. I thought we were about to hit the rocks there. Is this the way in? This is where light would probably be pretty useful. You see those eyes? It tells us our stress level is beginning to rise. So we could park there, but we don't have far to go. Our stress eye is now brown. Just hope we don't hit the ghost rock. Oh, we're home. Alright. So, fish market. No, we didn't get any fish. Oh, yes, we did. We got some in the net. Alright, there's another 50 from the net, anyway. So, floating dock. We can now complete this. We do have enough money as well. So let's get that upgrade. So now we can start parking things in here. This is going to give us this will expand this whole space here. So that's really our next goal. But it's going to cost us 500. But by the time we do this expansion, we'll probably be down here. Because what we're going to do now is, I'm going to end the episode here and just head back to the Marrows, and we'll pick it up from the Marrows next time. And then from there we'll head off to Stellar Basin. But yeah, I'm just going to head back and just looking at storage. So we're going to give this back to the collector. So we'll pick it up from the collector the next time, once we get back. So if we leave here at about 3:30, should be at the collector, you see, 9 AM maybe? Yeah, about 9 AM. So we'll pick it up from there for the next episode. So thanks for watching this one, and hope to see you next time.